The Aquaman movie is now finally underway. James Wan is directing with a script by Will Buell, Gangster Squad, as well as his own from a treatment that he developed alongside DC Entertainment president Jeff Johns. As the Aquaman production gets into gear on the Gold Coast, the casting is also filling out with Lou Lin, Power Rangers, taking on the role of Merc, according to Deadline. In the comics, Merc is the leader of the Men of War, Atlantis frontline army. He was introduced in Aquaman Volume 7 number 17 by Jeff Johns and Paul Pelletier. Here's everything else we know about the film. Latest Aquaman news. While we have long known that actress Amber Heard will be portraying Mera, Queen of Atlantis, in Aquaman and this November's Justice League, we have seen little of her to date. And what did appear in the Justice League trailer had that so desaturated and somber Zack Snyder touch about it. However, James Wan has now taken to his Twitter to reveal a more colorful, and dripping, version of the ginger-haired merperson. Check out the tweet below. Aquaman movie release date. Aquaman will swim into theaters on December 21, 2018. That's a prime piece of blockbuster real estate, and it might indicate that the studio is feeling pretty good about Aquaman at the moment. Aquaman movie cast. The cast includes Jason Momoa as Arthur, Amber Heard as Mera, Queen of Atlantis, and Willem Dafoe as longtime ally Vulko. Patrick Wilson, who has worked with Aquaman director James Wan on both Conjuring films, will play Orm, the half-brother of Aquaman. Here's a look at Amber Heard as Mera courtesy of her appearance in the Justice League movie trailer. Note, all images of Aquaman and friends in this article are from Justice League until further notice. Nicole Kidman will make her return to the DC universe. Remember her as Dr. Chase Meridian in Batman Forever? As Aquaman's mother, Atlanta. So with one of Aquaman's Atlantean parents out of the way, what about the kindly human lighthouse keeper who raises him on the surface? The role of Tom Curry will be played by Temuera Morrison, Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones and, for DC fans, Abin Sur in 2011's ill-fated Green Lantern movie. Dolph Lundgren will play King Nereus, described by The Hollywood Reporter as the rival underwater monarch of Zebul, who claims Mera as his own and wants to kill Aquaman. Lundgren is no stranger to the DC universe, having recently appeared as a recurring baddie on Arrow. Of course, he was also the lead in an early Marvel movie, 1989's The Punisher. Oh yeah, and he was He-Man in the underrated Masters of the Universe movie. And let's not forget my personal favorite, the totally bonkers and amazing I Come in Peace. Why am I introducing Dolph Lundgren to you, the Den of Geek readers? You know who he is. So, just to be clear here. Jason Momoa is Aquaman, undersea royalty, and this movie will feature stories about jealous siblings who want his throne and rival kingdoms who want to marry the Queen of Atlantis. This is going to be Game of Thrones underwater, and it sounds really cool. Nereus is a fairly recent addition to the DC universe, first appearing in 2013 in Aquaman number 19. He was created by Jeff Johns and Paul Pelletier. We have our first look at the Aquaman cast, with director James Wan tweeting out a photo of himself with the cast at the first table read. Take a look for yourself below. And then there are the villains to consider. Aquaman movie villain. Patrick Wilson's character Orm has issues with his half-brother, notably that he thinks he's more deserving of the throne of Atlantis than Arthur. He's better known to DC Comics fans know him better as Ocean Master. Now, this is certainly a villain dynamic we're familiar with in superhero movies thanks to the Thor franchise. Luckily, he's not alone. Watch Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice on Amazon. Black Manta will be one of the villains of the Aquaman movie. Really, this is no surprise to anyone. Aquaman's top-tier villain starts with Black Manta and ends with Ocean Master, who will be played by Patrick Wilson in the film, and Black Manta is a far cooler-looking villain for the screen. There's really no redesign necessary for that one. Once Patrick Wilson came on board as Ocean Master, Manta fans were wondering if the helmeted undersea baddie would make it into the film. Well, never fear. Yahya Abdul-Mateen 2, Netflix's The Get Down, is the man in the wetsuit. That report cautions that he's in talks for the role with Warner Brothers, but he is indeed the studio's pick. In recent DC Comics continuity, Manta was the son of a man mistakenly killed by Aquaman, who swore revenge on the King of Atlantis. Seriously, check this guy out. Aquaman movie costume. We got some really good looks at the Jason Momoa in the Aquaman movie costume in the Justice League trailer. This is a really cool hybrid of his classic comic book look with the 1990s long hair, beard years. Aquaman M.